bam, 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 bam. Welcome, every single one of you beautiful people. Welcome to New York Live with Eivindfx. Today's profit is we are up 220 pips as we are talking to the moon. Fantastic. Hello everyone. Welcome everyone, single one of you absolutely beautiful people. Welcome to this New York Live. I know I was a late entry, it was a bad entry. That was a bad intro, but I liked it anyways. Hope that you are good to go into the markets. People are wondering, Eivind, where do you trade? How do you trade? Where do you trade? That is what we're going to do today. So, if you're here from Trader Nick Lives last week, I'm not there this week, by the way, and he's live right now, so welcome here instead. I'm not competing against him, we are both a team, so if you're bored of me, you can go to him. If you're bored of me, you can go to, if you're bored of him, you can come to me. If you're bored of me, you can go to him. But we are all here to make you becoming a better forex trader, understand the market, understand where you should take your profit. So, understand where you should have your entry. So understand where you should have your stop loss. There's been some challenges today of someone being like, I'm in loss. And I'm like, what? How is that possible? On a day where we are deep down in the pockets of the profit worlds, right? So, other than that, people, if you're not in profit, I'm all here for you. That's why we're here, okay? And Dave, I'm not necessarily talking about you specifically, no. Anyways, just to make sure that nobody feels like they are, oh, that's me, this is not you. Africa in the morning, top of the morning. Hello, LLI, hello, bees. Gurray, I'm wondering where you're from. Are you from like, well, I'm not gonna count even. Ojo, Joseph is here, or Yusuf, sorry. What do you think about User Swissy? We will do User Swissy. Since you were the first one to ask, I shall do so. Jasmine to the moon. Hello everyone, let's get our daily bread. Yes, we are already 200 pips up. And if you also add some lot sizes to that, that's a good number, by the way. That's a good number. Cryptocurrencies, I don't know what you are, but yeah, boom. What's up, mate? Yeah, so today was a bit later because of internet, not issues, but it was a bit unstable. I couldn't load any sort of websites. So if this live, oh, damn, people, I didn't see that. Somalia, okay. Then I should either say Salam Asana or Salam Alaikum, maybe. But yeah, what is happening on the charts here, bro? What is happening here? Can you guys see that? What did we say yesterday? To the moon! Yes, mate, it was a bit struggling this morning. I was like, how is this going to go? I'm just crossing my fingers, my toes. I was crossing everything, and I was, well, mate. It went higher in the end. So if that doesn't deserve a follow, if that doesn't deserve you to send this out to all those eToro forums and other forums, and well, we can go down to the 1 minute time frame or 4 or 5 minute time frame to make more people come. But that should make you believe, because this is the second week, by the way, in a row. I started counting that we are in profit. So for whatever happens the rest of this week, if it goes down again, if we go bearish all of a sudden, I don't care anymore. I got my profits. I'm happy. I am not losing this week, and I am definitely not gonna lose any money whatsoever because I am break even or better at my trades. So yeah, boom in the chat, people, boom in the chat. So what is this about? Today we are all about the profits. Use the Swissy's, not those that I'm talking about profits on, but we can talk about use the Swissy and profits. Where were you supposed to be buying or selling this week? I'm going to just add a simple indicator. What does that mean? Well, it does mean that this is the future support and resistance. We are expecting this can be resistance, where we all can see that resistance. I hope you're not blind. We can all see this as support or resistance. And we can all see this as resistance and take away, I just actually used and we can take away the indicators, and all of a sudden we have resistance. Now, if you are a buyer, you're looking for double bottoms. That is a double bottom. That is a higher high. And then I can tell you tomorrow, you should probably be looking into buying this level or this level. Let's go to the daily pivots for tomorrow. And by the way, we are going to have the daily setups tonight. Don't worry, for those who have joined over the weekend. I saw there was people joining over the weekend. I think I've added you to the Zoom link, so if you are there, you're very much welcome. I was a bit off, but still, 91.81 tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. or 91.71 tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., which is basically London Open, is kind of where I would expect this one to be low. Hot coffee. Sorry about that, I forgot to mute the mic, but I hope that was good enough. Yes, mate. Yes, Joshua. Boom. So, if you're thinking of selling this USD Swissy, I wouldn't do it for the money now. Hello, Selva. How are ya? And if there's anyone out there that has not been getting their comments commented about on the weekly forecast, I apologize. Internet has been here and there, so really now I'm able to do anything productive on the internet. Because when I wanted to go to YouTube, YouTube said, please connect to internet. And I go check my internet, there's no internet. Comes back 5 minutes later, well, it's halfly loaded. So I'm sorry for everyone who's feeling like, Ivan, you're such an idiot. I sincerely apologize, okay? So, what was the thing to do on Aussie this week? There's the first sell setup. No, that was not actually the one. This is actually the one. So we may have barely touched it, because I think that is a break lower than central and then pullback. I think because I didn't like really the exit. I really didn't like how it ended on Friday. Yeah. So we're coming up to M3, so everything is good at the moment. As long as you're still below 75, good. Stop losses is 75, 50 or above. Need some chocolate, mate. So for those who are wondering, what is this guy talking about when he says there's something extra in his coffee? It is chocolate. Chocolate is what I have extra in my, because I love chocolate. So, EURUSD traders, eh? EURUSD traders, what do we see here, eh? We see profits. Okay, I'm not gonna. So the thing is, what I'm trying to build up here, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is, yesterday we planned it all out, and if you did not act upon, if you were a seller, and I said if price comes to 1658, I will sell. Did I sell there? I sold that son of a bear. I sold it. Alright? I sold the open, give or take. And I think it was 2 a.m. I think it was. That was probably an hour, 2 hours later than the open. And I also sold 1658 level. Probably, maybe not specifically that price. And then stop loss was 1700. So that was 50 pips above. Everything is great. Yeah, sure. Is there any questions to EURUSD and the sales we planned for yesterday? and you're wondering, am I missing out? And if you're not missing out, you have just paid for your time here on Eivindfx. I'm just really happy that, you know, we as a community are at least making trade plans that are profitable over the long run. You can go back to yesterday and see what I said, and I am fully transparent with you. If I made money on this one or not, I think it doesn't matter at all, because, well, I did anyways. But my point here is, it doesn't matter what I do. I know my strategy. I will always act upon my strategy anyways, and I did so. But what is really interesting to see here is that you guys are able to learn my strategy through my videos. It's up to you to make your own decision, to make your own your analysis. I only have one opinion. There is guys out there that is called We Trade Waves. He has 10,000 views on his weekly forecast. I'm never getting that anyways. That doesn't matter. But he's also a big YouTuber out there that was also thinking that dollar would strengthen this week and your dollar to fall. And yeah, I'm just happy that we are able to wait for the profits. We're waiting for the setups, and we don't do stupid things in between. We stick to our plans. That was my point, sorry. So where does this plan come from? These plans come from 18th, or I think it's 18th. It's 17th of October. I made a live for the YouTube members, and I said we're gonna fall. Your USD is gonna rise this week, that week, and then this week is gonna fall. So 100% there. I don't know if this is interesting content for you, but I really just want to, you know, put it in there, put it out there. Mr. Alexander. The only thing in Russian that I can say, surely, is what is it? She's called. I even forgot that even. Er det mulig? She's called Bibi, but Babushka. Anyways, sorry. France 40 and oil have divergence in price and RSI. Hello, hello VG. VG-chan. Indicators down. What is your analysis? Is it time for price correction? I shall do so going through that. That is all great. So, but also I just want to point out for you, USD, what is going on next, do you think? I think we're going to back up to this resistance here tomorrow or today. And if we see that resistance tonight, in the next 2 to 3 hours, mostly 3 hours from now, I will probably sell it again. That is my analysis and my strategy. Stop loss is then above this high instead. And if you're wondering what that price is, that is 1670 area. Alright, cool. USD is to the downside. No indicators being telling me that. That is all in my brain. And then good to go. So now we are 25th of October. I have already starting to prepare some of my mentorship students. I'm going to make more of you do that. You need to have your bias clear for November. What is going to happen to euro? What is going to happen to dollar? What is going to happen to gold? What's going to happen to yen pairs in the months of November? You need to have that very clearly pointed out in your brain. Then you need to go through your dream trades that I hope that you have made. I then want you to go through your trading strategy, your trading setups to find and identify when do you think they will appear, how will they appear, and you might also be wondering when. Well, that is what you should be planning now, and I will give out my plans on Thursday or Friday. I haven't really set that Zoom meeting yet or that video yet, but I will do tons of research this week for November for you guys, and I will probably make that for so around Thursday, Friday, so we are ready for Monday. So in case there is a setup on Friday, we will be able to take it. Dave says there's another gold digger in this class. Is there any in this group? Is there any gold diggers here right now? Should we do some gold diggers digging gold? We can do that. But I just told you to do research. I just told you to plan. I just told you to be forward guiding, and I can be the one that helps you out with that. But at least plant it in. You need to plan for success. Okay? October has been very range bound on Euro. Okay, we didn't plan for that, did we? But did we plan for the Aussie yen to rise? Yes. Did we plan for it to fall? Yes. Did we plan for yen in itself to now rise again? Yeah. Is it interestingly maybe gonna fall? Maybe. I don't like it, but there we go. So we can do some oil while gold diggers are coming out of the chat. And if there's only 2 gold diggers out there, okay, interesting. I said yesterday, I think we needed to break up, was it 1810 or 1803? One of those prices. So we are around that area, yes. And it's pretty interesting that we are quite bullish. So I sent out to the Telegram channel this morning a chart about there it is. I have forwarded this one from Forex News Fundamentals that I'm also a part of, and they say that on gold the Wall Street is very, very bullish this week. So maybe this will go bullish. And I said I will not go bullish on gold until it breaks. So I am still on the sideline, Dave. And you need to be able to contain yourself, wait and wait and wait. You need to be like the alligator out there, okay? So right now, I just gonna give you some music because my wife is calling me. So give me 2.5 seconds. Sorry, that was the wrong one. There we go. Sorry about that, people. Sometimes you make mistakes, and you are getting called out for it. So there you go. You are very much welcome. Hey, Xavier. Finally, you are here on time. So yeah, there we go. So that was a small little minute there. I needed to just check that I did everything right. Okay, anyways. Somebody's spamming my YouTube channel. You were here at 7, actually. I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, I had problems with maintenance. I couldn't go live earlier. So, gold. I just want to wait until tomorrow. And then, but if you want to, you can go down to like, let's say 15 minutes time frame. And trade with EMAs. Sorry, 1 hour. That was a bit too low. and then buy this red line here, that is the 21 EMA, 21 EMA, that is that line, and then this is the 55, and then what does that mean? That means support and resistance. Resistance. So how is support and resistance you mean in this kind of a market? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So now you have two levels to start buying from, and then tomorrow, or when it breaks higher, you do that. How much are you gonna risk? You're gonna risk 1% per trade and wait for it to go into profit, okay? Only lose 1%. How does 1% look like? If you have $1,000 in your account, for lack of a better word, you should not lose more than $10 for one trade. That is where your stop loss should be at, and it depends on your lot size of how far that is. But if it's a small slot size, that's probably from 800 to 1790 is, I think, the smallest slot size, and that's 10. I think that's $10. But it depends on your account size, depends on how much. But don't take that as a rule, but it's my recommendation for you, and that is where generally the market will go right now. So if it then falls the next moment and you have bought it, okay, then you should get out, everything should be okay, you should be fine, there should be no cries, no tears, no sweating, because if you sweat, you have too much leverage, go somewhere else. What is your risk to reward ratio, mate? My risk to reward ratio is interestingly 1 to 3 or higher. I have had risk to reward ratios of, when it goes well, so it increases, I have 1 to 12 one time. All right, yeah, you have a reason to smile, mate. We have everything set out for you, mate. Oh, well, okay. So, hello, Xavier, again. Patience is patience. And then G looks like a lower high situation. Maybe it's interesting, says Eivindfx. Yes. Are we done on gold now? Bullish. Trade plans. Buy at support. Stop loss equals 1%. Target is probably 1850, I think it is. Just gonna triple check that. 1830. TP is 1830. By the way, this is not a signal whatsoever, and if you lose money, don't come running after me. Alright. Hello, Shura. So yeah. Yo, beautiful people. Welcome to the family. And then I was apparently needing to send something on WhatsApp. But there we go. If somebody has my WhatsApp number, that's always fun, isn't it? But yeah, I don't use WhatsApp so much. Well, I do use, because I'm forced to use WhatsApp. I don't like WhatsApp because there's no culture for WhatsApp in Norway. But yeah, sure, I guess. It is what it is. Okay, cool. So gold is currently probably going to break higher now, but that's all great until tomorrow, right? So pound dollar was asked for. Okay, gold and now. Just gonna check my, yeah, I'm still in profit though. Woohoo! I just saw this pound. I was like, I don't like it, but okay. So if you are a pound trader, this is your clearest entry of the universe. Not financial advice whatsoever. If you didn't take it, you didn't take it. But that is where you need to be as a trader on the ball. Hello, Mike. Can we expect more bearish trend on Euro USD? Absolutely. We can expect more bearish trend on Euro USD because it made a lower low today. So we're just expecting it to continue lower. All right? Yes, mate. So there is profit here to be made this morning. Clear sell price, clear sell level, resistance, M3, everything is good. Now coming back up again. What do you do right now? Do you now take it out at break even if it comes up to M3 again? That is one way of dealing with it. Or are you still having full stop loss? That is one way of dealing with it. Do you sell this pullback right now? That is another way of dealing with it. Whatever your dealings are, write them down, your emotions, your decisions. I want to sell this again. So I'm not going to give you signals right now, but if it falls, thank me for it. So that is that. So how are we understanding this market here? We are understanding this market very clearly as to this is the top this morning where we said it yesterday on this Sunday live. Now it's coming back up. It's threatening to go higher, but it hasn't gone higher. So this is just a perfect pullback in my eyes, I would say. But we haven't made a lower low yet. So yeah, it is still very interestingly range bound on this small time frame here. And you can also make a rule, that is a very good rule, that you want to see a lower low before selling again. So that is your plan A and plan B. One plan A is to sell it here, stop loss above here. That's a bit more than you have here though, but if you don't have that, okay. Next move is tomorrow is to be down here and then sell it tomorrow. And if you don't get that tomorrow, and if you sold here, if you sold here, or if you sold here, sold in this area here, congratulations. And if you hit your stop loss, be happy that you took stop loss, because that means you don't lose more than your 1% that you are supposed to lose when you lose. And if you are losing more than that, I will not be happy. Some of these comments on my videos today is just pure funny. What are they trying to sell you today? They're trying to sell you mentorship and what else, whatnot. I guess it goes. So, next one. Where is it? Where's the next one, mate? We can go to... Okay, when nobody else asks for anything, then we can go to... Yeah, oil. Oil was asked for, I remember. Okay. Somebody asked earlier today, where is the... Can we buy this? And I remember saying, is it at support? Is it at the previous prices we said yesterday? And the person said, or the agreement was, no, there isn't any buy set up there because it was a higher high at the point. So, where is the real entry on oil, and where are you as a trader supposed to be ready? This is the level. Okay? This is where you're going to be aggressive. This is where you're going to take small losses, or some losses. And this is where you're fighting. Right now, this is the fruits. This is the results of your seedings. Okay? And when is your harvest? Your harvest is around 85, 88, give or take. 85 air level. High 85 level. That is where you are going to see the results on your seedings, your results, and that's where you're going to take profit. Okay? So it doesn't really matter what I say. about coming back down to this area today and this week. I don't control the market, I'm sorry, but if the market came down here, that would be a perfect opportunity to add to your already profitable trades. That is why I mentioned that. But other than that, right now the market didn't agree with us. The market went higher, blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, so what is really what I want you to take away from this situation? What I want to take away from this situation is we have a very strong uptrend at the moment. We have some deep pullbacks sometimes, but overall we still have a very strong uptrend. So you need to understand that you need to be willing to feel uncomfortable to get comfortable. If you bought at the wrong levels and it didn't hit your stop loss and you took it out too early, you need to learn from that. Because that, for example, is like, well, that's a lower low. Tja, it might be, yes, but it's a low. But then it continues. And if it then continues, then it's then your job to continue buying. As long as we are still not breaking lower, we are 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 still bullish. If somebody sells it, I know somebody's selling it, have fun with it, but I'm not recommending it, and I'm just looking at if you make money on it. Okay, cool. But you're selling a very strong bullish trend. Have fun with it. You do you. You are good. Right now, we can actually celebrate some profits in this group. Where's the profit bell? I should have like a bell somewhere. Can somebody make me a jingle so I can just press the is there like a bell somewhere? Audio library, free music, bell. I don't know if there's anything that contains bell. Sound effects, maybe. Is there any good bells? Crazy dinner bell? Is that good? Let's see if it's good or bad. I'll just take off your music first so you don't get it. If it's bad, you know, you never know. It was a bit low though. But okay, maybe there's something there. Okay, maybe that's that was more like Santa Claus. Let's do this one then. Okay, cool. I'm back at it. Are you ready? Are you ready for the bell? The boom bell? Okay, it's not as good as I hoped it would be, but I guess it goes. So I will go on the YouTube, not on the YouTube. I will go on the. You didn't hear it? Wait, did you not hear it? I didn't believe it. You guys didn't hear it. I didn't make you hear it, did I? Anyways, let's go back again. Then. There we go. Is that a good bell? Is that a bad bell? That's probably a bad bell. Anyways, that's our bell. That was the best bell. That was the best bell I found today. That was a very interesting bell. That's more like a church bell. So we're not getting married today, are we? Anyways, mate. There we go. Huh. Yeah, you guys, but you could hear it in the end, though. You could hear it in the end. I forgot I muted you guys. It's difficult to be everywhere at one go, bro. I'm sorry, mate. No bell, just boom. That is another one, just right. We're trying to develop ourselves to be better, you know? Maybe I just buy a bell. Maybe I should ask my wife if she can find a bell. I would just be ding, 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 ding. I can make it myself. Cool. Some corporate offices has this bell. Your yen is absolutely beautiful. Sad I did not take his Eivindfx. Well, that is what you need to write down in your journal, bro. In which pair are you interested in taking trade this week, Shuran? Where were you yesterday? Were you in my lives yesterday, Shuran? Did you see this live yesterday? Did you see the weekly forecast? I think you did. I hope you did, though. But I will always check. Where are we now? So, weekly... Let me Google myself so I can give myself some search results. Weekly Forex forecast. Eivindfx. That's what you should do. That's the only forecast you're allowed to search for today. Here, okay, there is some something. Skip ad, and then here I said dollar's gonna go higher. Here I said euro dollar's gonna fall. And what is my trade plan? 1658. Anyone? 1658 up there. I said sell that one. So I sold that one, and then, oops, that was the wrong one. And then what happened today on Euro USD? There we went. There we go. Okay, good. Next one, mate. Aussie dollar up to 75. How is Aussie going today? Up to 75 and falling. Another one, 100% right there. And then, what else? Pound dollar. What is the entries here? Entry there was 137.91 on pound. Yeah, we got that one again. So, what do I think is gonna happen? Dollar strength, yen strength. We're all falling. We're already in profit. We are smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. We are bada bing, bada boom. That is what we are. So, Shuran, that is where you need to be on. I think I posted yesterday at around 5 p.m. I think it was my time. And there's also the pivot points that you always have been asking for. So yeah, sure. So you know, have you commented, Shuran? I haven't seen your comment there, so I don't know if you have seen it though. I need to comment about this one though. Yeah. Another one, Xavier. Thank you very much for commenting. Thank you, Abbas. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, Alay. What is season analysis? This is a very good ask question. And what is it? Season analysis is the analysis of something that happens or reoccurs specific times in a period. Like every year around, for example, May or June. Like specific years, like certain times of the year, certain times of the quarter, certain times of the month, certain times of the day, certain times of the decade. All right, so there you go. Weekly forecast, bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, yen pairs as well, very much covered. Pound yen, 56.72. How is pound yen doing today? 56.75. Oh yeah. But if you want my trades setups for tomorrow, I will do trade setups tonight. Yeah. But that is paid for though, so I'm sorry about that. But I can give you one thing free though, my Discord channel. Silver, oil, have you done already? I have done all already, Mrs. BB. Sorry about that. Church calls you to go to Jesus. Yeah, no, mate. That is probably not the bell I want to do. It's not probably not the Forex channel where we have Jesus as well in it. That will probably send off some other people that doesn't believe in it, and most likely not necessarily Muslims. By the way, I don't think Muslims are gonna go away. I think it's what do you call them? Atheists are probably gonna run away from my channel then. And I don't know who it is. I don't really care. That is really not why I'm here. So cheers, mate. The reason why we don't discriminate in religion in this group and doesn't talk about it either, because the market doesn't care about what you believe in. As long as you do believe in something, that is totally up to you. That is a human right. That is the human nature. So yeah, good on that one. Silver, I have not done, so I will do that soon. Hey mentor, how are you doing? Kindly check pound dollar. Pound dollar, I think we did that earlier. I think that is good enough. Ulek says, hello day traders and our traders family. How are we doing today? we are doing fantastic. Crazy accuracy. Eivind for the winner. Eivind for president. Eivind for president. But yeah. Spot on there, mate. Yeah, so I'm just wondering why people are not like, well, I guess they see my indicators and they're like, nah, this guy's just babbling around too much. I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys, but yes, mate, crazy accuracy is the way to go. And sometimes I get entries with 1 pip difference or 1 pip drawdown, and sometimes I don't get an entry at all because I'm too conservative. So there is good and bad things about my trading strategy as well, don't worry. I don't get everything, but what I've got today, what we mentioned yesterday, through the lives, through the videos, fantastical. Silver, silver was supposed to be bullish, I think it was. But I'm expecting bearishness because dollar strength. But for some reason, this silver has got legs. And it's running fast. So if you get a higher high tomorrow, that is what you should do. Buy the pullback, buy the pullback, buy the pullback. And also up to 25.40. Do I believe that's going to happen? Not entirely, no. Not entirely, no. So I would just say, make your buys. If it goes higher high, look for support. If it goes lower low, look for resistance. And then, I mean, what is your view? What is your view? My view, my personal view, my inner child, my absolute savior, and my guru in me says, I think this is gonna fall. But that is not confirmed at the moment. This can go higher, and I will be absolutely, totally wrong, and I will be looking like an idiot. But I at least made a plan and made a commitment to one side of it. And I might be wrong, I might be right, I don't know, but we shall see. The market will pay me, give or take or not. New Zealand dollar, we can do New Zealand dollar. So, silver is kind of like in no man's land at the moment. Wait for higher high, ask me then, what are we gonna do, where would I buy then? Okay, oil is making highs. Right now we are in the New York session. I said New York Open, I think it is. And New York Open was here. So that is a higher high, higher low situation. That is a buy. Right now you're in loss, some small loss. But also, if this one goes lower than this low here, get out at stop loss. And then look for some reversal tomorrow again at London. Most likely New York. I think I was going to say New York most of them all. But also go through the charts. Very basic, very basic. Go through the charts. Do your analysis. Do your research. What research are they going to do today? When is the market at its lowest point every single day? When does it normally move? When does it normally stop in the day? There is seasonality to that even today. There is seasonality to that. Even yesterday, and then generally speaking, either 9 a.m. or 3 p.m., which is London Open and New York Open. That is kind of what you. That is kind of what you need to do. It's a weekly forex forecast. I felt like I did the We Trader Waves, that one. Welcome to We Trader Waves. Anyways, we don't do that. We don't do trade waves. But by the way, huge respect for the guy. I don't understand anything of what he is doing, but he comes to the same conclusions as me. Okay, cool, great. That is what matters in the end. Doesn't matter the system. Doesn't matter how you talk. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter what you believe in. As long as you follow your trade plan, you get your entries at support. Cool, or at resistance. Somebody subscribed to this channel through this live, and I can't see who it was. Did anyone see who it was? I want to celebrate them. But okay, cool, I guess. Should we take a sell on Aussie now? I don't give signal services, but you are a bit late, mate. 75 area, which we came up to. 75 is here, by the way, and that was at 10 a.m. So you are a bit of 6 hours late, but yeah, sure, have fun. I'm not gonna make you do it, but I'm not gonna say you shouldn't do it either. Eivindfx for president. New Zealand dollar. Why is my brain so scattered around? But anyways, so I said yesterday 71.83, and we came to 71.78. I must apologize here, people. I must apologize. We didn't get our prize by 5. Is it 5 pips? No, it's not 5 pips. Yeah, it's 5 pips. 5 pips difference. I'm deeply sorry that we missed it by 5 pips. But yeah, would I sell Aussie now? Yeah, I probably can. I probably could. If I already had a sell this morning. But yeah, so New Zealand, yeah, New Zealand dollar. There we are. Went lower though, coming a bit higher again. Now I think this is just support, resistance, by the way. As long as this is holding, and if it goes above 71.94, that is what I'm gonna be. That is when I'm gonna be. Ivan. I didn't plan that one out, kind of a thing. I didn't expect that one to happen, but yeah, sure. More profits by sitting in this live. That's nice. And the other thing is, can you sell it now? This is probably a better setup than Aussie, because it made a low, and Aussie is quite much stronger. But that can change for tomorrow though, and both they can switch places and all those things. So yeah. So the other theory here is, sure, you can sell it with stop loss above here. That is all up to you if you want to do that. I'm not going to say you should. I'm just saying that is a setup that I can take. This can also go bullish. Just mentioning that as well. The other situation here is we have strong dollar today, as far as I remember. We're coming back to support. That means whatever trade setups is out there in the market is now giving you entries. So Euro at the moment is giving you entries. So yeah. So if you were late on Euro, late on Aussie, late on New Zealand, late on Pound, around this time around now in the next 2 hours is probably going to be crucial and the only prize, and it's not going to be there tomorrow. Just mentioning that one, because what generally tends to happen is that there's going to be a low, and then it's a bit too strong, and it comes back up again. And whatever the retracement is, a 50%, is a 618, whatever, doesn't really matter to me. But then that happens up until 6 p.m. What is 6 p.m.? 6 p.m. is Berlin time. And talking about time, UK and Europe is going to change their times on Sunday. So for those who has servers with brokers in Europe or the UK, might see a different opening on Sunday or on next Sunday in 1 week. Sorry, 8 days. 6 days. So if you see that market is not open at the normal time, it might be opened 1 hour earlier than normal. I can't remember. I think we're going backwards. So because right now there's 1+ hour between Norway and Kenya, and on Sunday it's going to be 2 hours difference. So I think Europe, like UK, plus EU is going backwards. So that means that they are going to be waking up 1 hour earlier. That also means that your server might, for 1 week, at least, minimally, open up 1 hour earlier than normal. The other thing then is that you need to look into your trading, your emails from your brokers. They are normally telling you that. So it was Eivindfx told me, and who else told me? There was another guy in here somewhere telling me these things. I think he was called Equity. Also told me about this Equity something. And then, yeah, at least those brokers have so far told me, and then I will see if there's anyone else telling me that one now. But yeah, sure. And then, yeah, okay, cool. Somebody signed up for Eivindfx. Okay, cool. So yeah, what else? Euro New Zealand. Okay, I was hype on this one yesterday. I don't like what's happening right now on Euro New Zealand. Not that I care, but I care. I don't care that much, but I care. Stop loss is still down in this area here somewhere, but I don't like this low. I think we then can maybe actually go down there. Then we might do, best case is a 4-hour reversal. So right now, what is happening right now is that this reversal here is being challenged and we are failing. But it is what it is. How do you estimate the time about when the trend stops or moves? Selva, Selva, can you pay me $300 and I will tell you? You asking about my business secrets? Okay, cool. I will tell you my business secrets for $300. How do you estimate the time about when a trend stops or moves? Experience. Different factors. Depends on the year, depends on the month, depends on how fast the market goes. So it's a lot of technical analysis, seasonal analysis, but also I also just make up my mind. So if I say, for example, let's go to Euro USD, and I'm gonna give you a random date. It's not random to me, that is random for you. And I'm gonna say, April, March, 22nd of March. Okay, let's go there. And then I didn't go there, apparently not. Let's go there. So I am then going to put in replay, and I'm gonna say here. Okay, so what is happening in this market here? So in this market right now, I am bearish. Okay, so I would then look for bearish trends, bearish setups to the downside. So I would then look to sell this top here, I would look to sell this top here, and I would look to sell this top here. And I think I messed up this one, but I sold somewhere here and I stopped out and everything was a bit bad. Anyways, so I look to sell in this area. That is kind of what I'm expecting to do in March. The next question that you're kind of asking me is, when do I know that euro dollar is gonna rise? And I will tell you that through this experience, or through this analysis, I'm expecting it to happen around 2nd of April. Why? Because we're a new month, because April is supposed to be strong. We have strong data coming out of those time of the year. That is the end of paying taxes, and dollar is supposed to be weakening again. And now we are still, we still have a very bearish trend. The last days before April, we are falling very, very hard. And I plan here, I'm gonna look for higher highs and higher lows. So I would say higher high, higher low. And I'll probably buy this support here. And then let's see how it goes. There is my support, there is my entry. I will take that any time of the day. And I will put it to green. And then I will take profit at the monthly target. That was a bit of a low there. Okay, interesting. and then we go to 4 hour, then we go to monthly time frame, and I will take profit at 21.26, I think it is. 21.24, 21.26, and then we just let it play it out, and yeah, goes up in the end. There we are. There we hit our target. So, what did I do there? How do I know market's going to reverse 1st of April? How do I know it's going to go all the way to target? I don't know that. But I have a trade idea. I have a plan, but also done a lot of mistakes. I've done my fair share of terrible trading, terrible ideas, but I have done what I would call is vast amounts of trade plans and failed. I've cried, I've been angry, I have been sad, I have been whatnot, but in the end, I succeed. So, it's all about creating opinion, create your system, and sure, if you want to now pay me $300 for giving that for free, that would be great. But yeah, that is what I've spent. I would say that would take me 2 to 3 years to understand how the market moves. So yeah, sure. And that's kind of why I'm here to help you, and you didn't pay anything for it. So there you go. You are very much welcome. SlyFX says I have a market to market open in my tabs. I also have a lot of other tabs that I don't want you to see. But yeah, I look at this research as much as anything else research, and I can give you some of the research. It's just the links though, so you probably need to have fun. So in the mentorship course, I published. Oops, that was not supposed to be happening. I was publishing some links over the weekend. So this is the most important one to read. There's other links. There's other links. And there is other links that I'm also reading. So yeah, sure. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. That I've also could have had open at the same time. So, you know, research, brother, research. So Selva, if you feel like that was valuable to you, I hope that you'll continue to follow me and don't subscribe, don't go anywhere. So yeah, that is kind of what I do, generally speaking. What is I can't even say it. What is the seasonality website you are using? Seasonality. Let's say EuroUSD. I go to this is my website. It says GOOGLE. So it is Gecko. What is it? It's Echo. It's not Gecko. It's Gecko, Origo, Gecko, Lima, Echo. And I go to seasonalcharts.com, equity, chartsclock.com, seasonx.com, intraday seasonality, trading patterns on EuroUSD. And I'll see, do they give me any kind of value? Does it interest me? And then, well, I apparently need to subscribe, I guess. I don't know. Critical error. That's a bad one. Anyways, so this is EuroUSD intraday trading, and I just, okay, cool. This looks okay. That euro falls on Monday. We have seen that. And then by Tuesday it makes a higher high, and by Thursday it has a big pullback, and by Friday that's the top. So either Thursday or Friday is the top of euro, I would say. And then I want it to go down. Why can't it go down? Downtrend. Please. Don't have critical injuries anymore. I don't want to have critical errors anymore. So we can go to like indices, metals like gold. And gold tends to fall on Mondays, fall on Tuesdays, fall on Wednesdays, and then Friday, to the moon! So yeah, that of course just is a general term when we have a bearish trend, I would say, more than anything else. Oh, it's Oscar. Of course it's Oscar. Er det mulig? I'm sorry, Eivindfx. Yeah, I'm supposed to be funny. I just had a brain fart. I'm sorry. So, what is the answer to that question? A lot of different ones, and I take screenshot and I put them into a document, and I, generally speaking, look not to every single one of them because everyone has a different sample of data points. Some has to present, some has to 2012. So there is different, different results. But generally speaking, in your brain at least, you see that, well, euro dollar tends to fall on Mondays. So I probably need to be ready on Friday if I want to sell it on Monday. So, like, my point is, if you want to sell it today, you probably want to be planning out here. This is where you plan that you're going to sell it. So then you need to be selling the resistance. Then you want to sell the pullback, so lower, lower, lower high situations, and then you continue. So this is where you plan before it even happens. All right, is that a good enough answer? Does that give it a clap? Not a cheek clap, but a clap. I have some bad references sometimes. I'm sorry. S&P. What is going on there, mate? The open gave us 48. No, that's not today. That's actually Friday. So what's the open here? The open is 25, 25, 25, 25. That's not the right one, is it? 25. There is the candle. 25, 25, 25. Okay, so that's the candle. That's the opening candle. Okay. So, ciao. We have kind of reached our top here, but not the ultimate top, by the way. So, if you want to buy that, that's also probably one of the stronger contestants. But if we do go downwards, look for reversals and then back up again. So, would I wait for like a couple of hours if it breaks higher? Sure. I'll probably buy a higher high. Because that is what it generally tends to do before it falls hard. It just goes higher, 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 higher. So almost in this market here, you would actually need to buy the previous day to be able to make sure that you don't gap up, right? Same thing what happened in Nat Gas, where we just to the moon, right? And then we gapped up on the open, but we still made money today. So sure, fun. So if you want to know about my trading for tomorrow, I will do a Zoom meeting at 21:30 GMT +2. That's Berlin time. It will be recorded, so if you live in Asia or Malaysia, you would access the recordings a couple of hours later, so you can put in your stop loss, your entry then before London. The other thing is I will also answer questions that you have. There's also a group in Discord, not really active at the moment because there's still a few people there. I haven't added everyone because I don't see everyone's Discord name connected to their email. So there is a chat there. You can ask me any questions related to that, and I'll be happy to help. The reason why it's $30 because I gave this out for free. 1 month ago, I gave it for free. Nobody showed up. But apparently, charging $30 made people come. So, cheers. Thought I was being nice. I'm a nice person. But yeah, I tried. I don't want to sell things to you guys, people. I've given you $300, $1,000, basically depending on your account size, amount of dollars today in advice and lessons that you didn't need to learn the hard way that I did. So yeah, sure. So for everyone who is here in this family, 4,828 of you guys. Thank you deeply much. Complex pullbacks. Falco, I don't know who thought to that, but that sounds very ridiculous. Somebody's just going to... A complex pullback? What's that? Come on, mate. A pullback is a pullback, okay? That's what we do. Alright? Pullback is a pullback. Nothing else. If it's a complex pullback, if it's a simple pullback, if it's just... Is a pullback is a pullback. Price comes backwards. Goes back up to resistance, comes back to support. That is what you do. And I don't know who made that. That's not me. Bro. Maybe you should... I'm not going to tell you to leave that guy, but that sounds very ridiculous. What else are they making you believe out there? And I'm not making fun of you, Falco, but complex pullback? This is a pullback. Okay, do you trade that? Do you not trade that? Do you wait until here? That is up to you. Those are good prices for tomorrow. Good day, good night. And you're very much welcome, people. Boom. I will leave you guys to that. What was the what do I think for tomorrow? Dollar bullishness, yen bullishness, gold bullishness, so far at least. S&P 500 bullishness, oil bullishness, nat gas bullishness, and anything else. Have a happy day. Hope to have given you some ideas to where you can sell tomorrow or whatever you want to do tomorrow. Hope I've given you value. Hope I've given you a reason to subscribe. That's the only reason. The other one is hope I made you laugh too. Okay, have a good day. Boom. Make sure to like.